Welcome to the No Experience All Talent podcast, where everything's professional except for our taste in co-hosts. All right.
When she listening to your podcast, but you a gangsta.
When she's listening to your podcast, when she's a
Your
gangster.
podcast, she gangster.
Okay. Before we lose track, I'm your host. As everyone knows, I'm your host, Mike the Doodler. This is the newly established co-host, your boy Mufasa, and our special guest for the night, Crispy Bastard, also known as Eddie Trejo. How's it going, Eddie?
Yeah, that's
Crispy
me.
bastard.
That's what his name is online.
Yeah, it's
Mike, you know he changes his name every other day.
No. On Twitter.
This has been like this has been my title. Like I've been Crispy King.
Oh, that's been your it's been your moniker
Yeah,
since the war.
Yeah, it's
Since the dark days.
yeah, it's like my evil suit that I look at the closet like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I look at it like in my sick trench coat collection, but no, everything's fine. I'm just kind of tired, lead poisoned, typical stuff.
Yeah.
Michigan will do that to a motherfucker.
Yeah, Michigan does it to a motherfucker. That's straight Michigan mutation, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's why I don't drink water. That's why I only drink booze.
Yeah,
Of course
he's
he does.
like the people that used to do labor.
You know, if we were dedicated to this podcast, I would have driven to Eddie's restaurant and me and him would have recorded in it.
Oh no, yeah, he would have like recorded, and it would be like the first visage of Mufasa. It didn't come to me in a dream. It came
First-
to me with a vengeance and a
You know what? Okay. We'll make a promise. Whenever Mike T Doodler, this YouTube account gets I don't know, name a random number, Mister Mufasa.
$5,000.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
5,000 bucks.
Yeah. When this channel gets to 5,000 subscribers, me and Mufasa will travel all the way to Eddie Land.
The great pilgrimage
We'll-
to Eddie's restaurant.
To Eddie's
the Eddie
to
like,
Eddie's
studio.
restaurant. And then
I'm gonna
we'll-
fly out to your house and then go all the way back to Michigan.
Oh, dude, that'd be so cool. Just having like a nice little road trip. I think that'd be awesome, man.
Oh no,
I feel like it'd be like a D&D campaign.
Literally.
Like
It wouldn't even for Mufasa,
to fight bandits.
it wouldn't even be a plane ride. It'd be more of like an hour drive. But I don't know.
No,
I was about to say for
No, he was talking about like he was gonna fly all the way to where I live, and then we're gonna go on a road trip back to Michigan.
yeah, because like the pilgrimage for me would be like an hour and a half. But we have to make it the great journey.
Yeah, the great journey to the center of the
The
Yeti.
great skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna shrink down and travel down my gullet because I swallowed like a piece of metal and it's just down there.
Yeah, the Ed Tessic voyage.
He swallowed a historical artifact. He swallowed the Rosetta Stone. Where's the we go? Where's the Rosetta Stone, Eddie?
Where's the Rosetta Stone?
I don't know.
I don't know, like shaped like a giant, like I'm
It's
shaped
conspicuously
like a
Rosetta Stone shaped belly.
Yeah, he goes, I don't know, but like it's all muffled, and like you see like something in his mouth. Like, what do you have in his mouth? Like, oh, gulp, nothing.
Yeah.
like it zooms out and I'm like, and it's like the eat your mattress from Ed, Edd and Eddie.
Okay, before we do any more shenanigans, Eddie, do you want to tell people your shtick on the internet?
My shtick on the internet is I'm supposed to be an artist.
Yeah.
Supposed to be. It's in my contract, like contractually obligated to be an artiste. But
Yeah. You got an art.
I've kind of been holding back on that whole artist thing because I don't have any solid game on this motherfucker.
Man's
So,
got no game
I
on his
usually-
phone.
Yeah, no
Thanks.
game. Right, it's dry out here, and since I came from a smaller platform, on Amino of all places. It was just a big circle jerk of OCs and canon characters because I got obsessed with Skullgirls.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about how long before Eddie talks about Skullgirls.
Yeah, I'll try not to. My bad, but like that's where I started. So it was just kind of competitive. It was me and like 17 other people that were posting like well detailed artwork, and then I was like the lowest of the bunch because I was still on paper, and I still am to this day. But I do stuff on canvases, paper most of the time.
Well, just because you're on
That's my
paper
shtick.
doesn't mean you're the lowest of the lowest. I was doing digital art starting when I was like 15, and I was still lowest of the lowest. I was competing with like a lot of other talented artists in my circle jerk. And if you think you come from like a very small community, dude, when I tell you when I tell you the iFunny art community is so tight knit, it is wild. They, yeah, the iFunny art community.
What's the worst platform to be an artist on? iFunny versus Amino. It's like a battle royale.
Yeah,
that's the funny part. But like Amino, I have other people that talk to. iFunny, you just get a bunch of scumlords that come by, stomp you to death, and you just have to get up and post again. I asked you, I'm like, how did that even work?
Back in my day, back when I was like a year old teenager, iFunny was
roam the land of birds.
Yeah, it worked with a thing where there is two features to. Well, there's three features to three feeds to iFunny. There was the featured section, the follower section, and the collective section. So the featured section is a post that like the moderators think like, oh, this is really funny. I want to make sure people think that people like see this, and it gets featured, and like a lot of like other people get to see this post. And your following feed is like basically people you follow. And the collective feed is literally like the miles upon miles of junk, unfiltered junk. There's like no categories to
uncensored, like I don't know, porn or some like random
sometimes.
Vials.
Yeah,
I can only assume
it's the Steven Spot plugs of iFunny.
Yeah,
it really is. And I think I have like, let me pull up a picture real quick. I have like early arts because back when I was there, before I even started, I guess I'll just explain how I even became an artist in the first place, or when I was little. I mean, I never really had any support when it came to art in general, but it didn't really matter. I was just kind of trying my hardest to draw like the Hulk and like Ben 10, but I guess it was too complicated. Because Hulk kind of just became a green lump with like arms and legs, and sometimes pants. Or something I would do was like instead of drawing hair, I just like make a straight line over the top of the head, and that was it. That was hair. There was no like not even lines for hair.
A man gave him the Greg Heffley hairdo.
Yeah.
For real.
Diary of an angry kid.
Because like those little like I didn't really start drawing well until like that whole, I guess, because I'm younger than you guys. So I think you guys have a better clue of like that whole like early Tumblr emo scene era. So I knew it existed, but I was just too young to even really understand it. I just kind of like imitated what I saw. So I was like emo, and I was drawing those little kind of like squiggles for hair.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that era. Those are dark days.
Those are the dark days for you, maybe. Dude, there's not been a single day where I go without missing Tumblr. Fucking Tumblr was honestly the best place for artists. Literally, fucking Twitter sucks. Instagram,
I mean, that's
also kind of bad.
Yeah, Instagram
I loved it on every Tumblr screenshot where they post like the joke and then they post like 50 people's reactions of just like this in caps and like OMG, you win the internet, like 5 billion unnecessary
This was
comments
like the
below.
pre-Snake
Yeah,
yes era.
yeah.
Like, was this the equivalent, bro?
Oh my
But
god.
no, like I was like, I don't know if you ever saw, you guys have seen the fucking Slender Man at Burger King video, right?
Slender Man at Burger King.
Slender Man at Burger King, that art style of those little big doe eyes and like drawing Jeff the Killer's hair as like little triangle points for bangs. That was like what I was going for at the beginning of middle school. And I guess it just kind of devolved and got worse. Everybody just kind of had lines and like snapbacks for no reason. And
Did someone say snapback?
every someone say snapback?
Snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. But yeah, like it's been quite the journey. Not enough evolution on my part. I feel like you guys can kind of relate. Where you guys, we make something and then you go, oh man, this kind of good. Nah, this kind of blows. Blows kind of
Yeah.
hard.
That was kind of hard.
But
Yeah.
to be
trust me.
honest, these days I have like only four in total sketchbooks of like all my compiled artwork that I have from at least junior year to now, but all like a big chunk of it's missing. All of like that 5th grade through middle school era is all gone.
Oh,
It's all missing.
Like the lost, like the Great Library of Alexandria.
Great Library Alexandria, the Mexican archive during the Revolution.
Yeah.
it's lost
gone.
like Mike the Doodler's secret Tumblr account.
Yes.
Yeah, my secret
Sea
Tumblr
Lord.
account.
Phew. But I think I was like that was one downfall too. I was drawing like Game Grumps and like those like Brandon Turner guys, how they don't have necks and they're all like really round. I was
Yeah,
trying to emulate that.
dude,
that
I
was what I was trying to
fucking
go
love
for, too.
Brandon Turner. I love his art style.
And that was funny because like I didn't know about Ed's World. I just knew those like Game Grumps, Eat the Family and Pussy, and that was it. Those like Game Grumps shorts with JonTron. And
Yeah.
now I think those Brandon Turner style like hair tufts is what really reminds me of what I think of when I see like the hair tufts and side pieces for your hair, Mike. I see a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's-
It's one of the guilty pleasures of a lot of characters when I'm designing hair. Like they have so many hair tufts, dude.
But I don't know. I like it. I mean,
It's because
I like it.
because Mike is a tough guy.
Tough guy.
Tough guy.
Okay,
Spell-
I'll allow that. I'll allow that. I thought you were gonna say something else.
Okay.
What can I say? He likes them hairy.
Okay, Eddie. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, hair is like my whole shtick. So
Yeah, matter
Yeah,
of
man, I
fact,
love
here's a
being-
picture of Mufasa right now.
it shows a picture of Bigfoot.
Yeah, it shows either a picture of Bigfoot or like a pale Filipino man.
That's the glory of like recording these episodes early. When I ask to throw in an edit, you guys will never know what I'm gonna put up until I release it. And like,
True.
Oh, who knows? I can only imagine what kind of horror, sustained cruelty, and violence goes on behind those soulless eyes that Mike has. They're black for a reason.
they're black for a reason because my eye color is like a really dark brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally it's us recording this podcast is Meet the Pyro, but like the Pyro land is replaced with every epic rap battle of history video playing at once.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I go to Eddie and I go, I fear no man, and I look at Mufasa again. And I go, but that thing scares me.
Yeah, and he blinks at us with his like unfeeling, cold blue eyes. That weird nightmare I was telling you guys about, where I thought I saw Mufasa's face. It was so weird because he was like, I've explained this a million times, but for viewers who don't know, I had a weird nightmare where I was at a convention, right, and I happened to bump into Mufasa, but he's wearing the outfit that Fred from the Fred movies wears, so, like, the but his skin was pink, like he was like a lobster when you boil him. He was pink, and he started asking me for $50.
It's a premonition of the future.
Yeah.
Premonition, yeah. I have to put you down. He's like actually like a demon in mock human form. I know it for sure. I know it to be true.
I know it's
Yeah. I've seen the destruction he will wrought.
you right.
Either I die or you die. I don't know.
Honestly,
It's
no
gonna
one
be like
knows.
Transformers.
No one gets to perceive Mufasa's face without losing some. It's like the like one of the Infinity Stones. You have to like give up something precious to you if you want to perceive a
Is that
Mufasa's
how you
face.
lost your eye color?
Yeah.
That's how I lost my one testy.
Hey, yo, wait, you too, bro? All right. Fucking middle school. Oh, dude, I got pain, bro. Look at my junk. I have to go to the hospital. But like, oh no, you have something there, but you're okay. It's not cancer.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Thanks.
problem.
God, this is the longest that someone's had me sidetracked. Eddie got me sidetracked for
I
like
know.
a good like 15 minutes. I honestly thought it'd be Saad who would like get me like sidetracked for most of the part.
No, it's Eddie. Eddie is the lore master.
Eddie is the lore
My
master.
Let Eddie loose. Eddie's like a bear in a petting zoo. Like he'll just ravage the topic and leave no survivors.
God, why do I have
Hey,
the
man.
podcast? Eddie, you should have the podcast.
I don't know how to edit or record. That's why.
That's all right. Let's do a little improv. Eddie, or like some brainstorming. Eddie, if you were to have a podcast, what would you name it?
I don't know. I would have just called it Full Frontal Assault Podcast. I don't know. I don't really have any good names.
That's so fucking raw, dude. That's such a good name for a
It's
podcast.
so Eddie core.
Full frontal assault.
Full
yeah.
Frontal Assault.
Yeah, that's the episode's name. Full
I
frontal
was
assault.
thinking it was either that or the Great Satan at Large, because
God,
Oh my god.
how do you
I'll-
bleed? How do you bleed like personality into everything you do, Eddie? It's fucking unfair.
I don't know. Like, you just gotta, like, I don't know, get your skull crushed by a hydraulic press and then just kind of come back. I don't really know. It's just how I am.
Yeah,
Comeback swinging.
come back.
I don't know. Be born early. Like, just keeping people entertained. That's the thing.
Yeah. I like how Eddie really X Factor into Raw Supered the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
But before we sidetrack again, I'll just explain. Okay, Great Satan at Large. It was a public broadcast show where a guy in a devil costume behind like an American flag. He would do basically his own like weird podcast where he just ramble on in a devil costume and say a bunch of obscenities. But that's where that comes from, and it's an image I have on my phone. But it's not worth showing the viewers. You can censor it if you
Yeah.
want. I'll send it later.
You'll send it later. Okay. He really was like, oh, that's a tool we'll get to use for later.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
All right.
Yeah, keep going, Mike.
All right.
Do the thing, man. We're in
Do
the
the thing where I have
the
to
thing.
interview people. Yeah,
the
I
thing,
get it. I
Mike.
get it. Okay, Eddie, like any good artist, a lot of people have OCs, and I noticed that you have a couple OCs. Do you want to go into more information about them to the lovely audience? Tell us their lore. Tell us if you have any like plans for them. Anything.
All right, deep breath. Make it in a few minutes. All right. Oh yeah, let's go. I have like a variety, a whole arsenal, a whole whopping count them, 2, 3 OC,
3 OCs.
the whole like 3 OCs. I have Lefty, I have Dante, I have Crow, and then the rest are just characters that are literally like pre-existing. It is literally a Sonic the Hedgehog meets, I don't know, Thomas's Tank Engine and a steamroller of ideas. Because
Yeah.
but what it all boils down to again is Skullgirls. Fighting game I got into.
It all revolves. It all.
comes
Skullgirls. Literally, you cannot live with your failure. Where did that bring you back to me?
It'll always bring me back. Like, but other than that, there's a lot of other inspirations for it. You know, like all those ultra like testosterone like action movie heroes. Because I made them both, all of them, just because I was sick and tired of seeing like all these like harem-esque protagonists, not just in anime but like in other shit. I just wanted to bring this whole like more of an American comics feel to all of my characters. But the reason I got Skullgirls is because I really like jazz and I really love the designs and all of the background painting and everything. Even though I'm not good with backgrounds, I just like drawing them ass with perspective.
Okay.
Lefty came about because I wanted to do something. I just kind of wanted to make someone who's kind of unsymmetrical, but that's it. I just named him Lefty because he's missing his right hand, and I gave him a hook at the beginning. He had this big sickle style hook on his arm, and I'll send pictures. You'll all see them when this all comes out, but I just thought, okay, Ash from Evil Dead, Josuke, Pompadour, Leon the Professional, and what else? I forgot what else I was thinking about. Hellboy, so just like ultra manly adventures, the character. And
the character.
Lefty and his manly adventures.
Yeah, Lefty and his like ultra manly chat adventures. But like the whole gimmick was he was supposed to be some kind of like hitman for the mob. And I've watched a lot of those like serial killer documentaries, so I was thinking, is he human? Was it all just a facade, or was he really a caring human being? And I've had loads of stupid roleplay adventures, but because like that's the only way I can really bounce these ideas back. Because when I have nobody else to talk to other than myself, like you got to get in some kind of circle to jack it off with, check off these ideas with other people. But that's how he came to be. I just wanted to make a mob character.
Okay.
Move over Dante. I just wanted to get rid of Lefty.
Oh no!
I
can't believe Lefty found dead in Detroit.
Lefty shot dead. Lefty was shot dead in Miami.
Yeah, found with his hand shoved up his ass in Miami. But I made Dante because, like, same thing. I wanted to make action movie main, but, like, I don't know. He was supposed to be, like, the adventure, romantic, fucking Giga Chad type shit. But it was, garbage. So, like, well, you mean Hercules? No, you mean Huncules. So
Honey, you mean Huncules.
Exactly. So I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do with this guy? And he's kind of like boring. No, he's Greek. And so I just made like a buff guy with a sword with no ear, which I thought it'd be funny to introduce Mufasa's characters into it. So Melody shows up and cuts his ear off.
Yeah, bitch got no ears.
Doesn't Angle also show up?
Oh yeah, Angle shows up too.
Angle shows up as a demon.
Yeah, he's a demon too. They open up the Hellgate. Melody and Angle open the Hellgate, and then Dante, I will stop you, and he does. He does, but Melody escapes, and she chops off his ear. So he's got no ears. Who got?
I've won. I've won, but at what cost?
Well, yeah, I just tried to make like a design that kind of sticks, but he just ended up being generic muscle man. But what really brings it together is just that he's supposed to be, I don't know, a fun idiot, really. You know, get this goofy like this, get this like
Yeah.
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 kind of a fish out of water kind of guy, but like he's got like all the social like good stuff. You know, is a good looking person, a well like I guess supposedly well mannered person, but like he's just kind of stupid.
Nice.
Based.
We love a character that's just utterly fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you know like a put the triangle in the square hole type guy, but maybe not that stupid.
Goes in the square hole.
The triangle. We know what hole that goes into, right? That's right, the square hole.
Goes in the squirrel.
He's doing it wrong. Goes in the square. People that put like jumper cables on moving cars. I need to charge a battery, but the car is moving.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Those are the two.
This is the part of the episode where I slightly uncomfortably like shift my chair over to my co-host. Co-host, please let me know. Do you have any questions to ask our lovely guest?
Ooh.
Yep.
What's your
ramble on?
Yeah. Wait. Okay. No. I know about Lefty and Dante, but what's the third character? I don't think you've talked about
The third one.
this. Yeah. This mysterious person who is this masked man.
Who's this masked main? Honestly, I don't know. Just take whatever's in the dumpster and mix it together. I really just made this character. Her name is supposed to be Alice. She has a nickname Crow. And what I've been wanting to do was make a story with all of these characters and call it Out in the Night, but it really barely has anything to do with the night. So Alice came to be just because I don't know. I didn't draw women as much early on,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to draw a girl character. She's not really on paper. She's more of on. She exists through word and word alone.
She exists in the ethos of the mind. She's a thought experiment.
Really, but she was just supposed to be like one of the bad guy characters out of like but she just kind of came to be because I didn't draw that many female characters. I drew a female character that looked good, but like wasn't hyper sexualized because a few times I draw women and now they have big tits. And that's kind of like it's annoying when I can't really draw that many body types in general.
Yeah, I feel you.
Someone
I
that's
feel you.
someone that's rounder. I'm not a round. I'm not a round shapes kind of guy. Fundamentals, Eddie.
Fundamental.
He's all hard edges.
He's all the hard edges,
Yeah.
dude.
Who's supposed to be our villain? She's supposed to be like this. She's supposed to be like this weird tattoo girl who. I was like, how do I make a sorcerer like witch girl in like a modern setting, but not make her look like a pick-me Wiccan girl? Oh, this is difficult.
Yeah.
Mufasa, did you hear that?
I was about to say. I
said witch.
I
He
didn't
said
want
witch.
to interrupt. He said witch. He said witch.
She said witch.
The witch, and then the witch alarm goes off.
Witch.
Exactly. Put on the alarm. No. But yeah, she just like that was my
Witch
prompt.
spotted.
Make an attractive, like I don't know, a ghoul type, witch character. But she'll pop in viewers one of these days. But keep going. Any more questions before I start rambling again?
We need to, Mike. We need to contain the beast.
We need to contain the beast. Well, I've been asking the question for the last half hour, so you should ask more
Yeah,
questions.
that's your job.
You're
My
the
job
co-host.
isn't.
You're the co-host.
My job isn't to ask questions, Mike. My job is to sow chaos.
I was kinda wondering when this would come on. Yeah, okay. Your job is to sow chaos, but guess what? We have chaos incarnate right here. We have Eddie. We have the demon of Detroit right here.
I couldn't. Yeah, I can't hold a candle to the sheer ferocity of Eddie. He's
inhumane ramblings.
Rambling.
Great.
It's like those memes where it's like the fucking Dark Souls concept art or whatever, and it's like the giant dude with the sword, and then there's the small dude. It's like Mufasa's chaos versus Eddie's chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the episode where we have to work together. We have to work together to keep the order.
Me standing at the other end of the
episode where the hero and the villain team up.
Yeah, I'm just standing at the other end of the table, just staring at you guys. Like, what do we do with this guy? He's insane. Like, I'm not even saying a word.
What do we do with this guy? I'm used to settling your thing down, but this guy's off the charts.
He's such a large power level.
He has such a power.
Fucking.
We're just standing there, and our hair and our clothes are like flapping through the winds while he's just standing there.
Oh my god. Okay. Hey Eddie, do you want to talk about buy clothes 9/11?
Oh, what?
Okay, Mike. You should know, but this isn't Eddie Lore here. Buy clothes 9/11 is incoherent / insignia that used to be in a lot of my second sketchbook drawings.
Yeah.
That I'd sneak in on sketches or finished paper, or I'd purposely sneak it into the background, whether it be etched or part of a poster, or it just randomly say 9/11 buy clothes, and it's in an assortment of images. Blush most green. And I'll send it to you.
The 9/11 buy clothes fucking collection.
It's the coup de grace. It is the Chinese cat at the Chinese restaurant. It is the little one that waves at you.
Yeah.
It is the big red circle with a dog on it pointing at the hieroglyphics of my artwork. It's the big red circle at the beginning of the video. Wait in awe. 9/11 buy clothes.
9/11 buy clothes. Now that you mentioned that cat that waves at you in Chinese restaurants, I don't know why, but I picture that like at your restaurant, like front and center, even though like it's got nothing to do with your restaurant. It's just like,
oh no, we have something like that, but he's a little egg. He's like a salt shaker shaped like an egg with like a duck bill. He's got a hat on. To add to the map.
Harry the platypus. Harry the salt shaker egg.
Harry the salt shaker egg.
Incoherent ramblings, episode 4. Log 3 start.
Star date June 9th.
Yeah, then we all look up. Mike and all of us look up. We're all like wired to the table. We look up at the giant mic-shaped clock on the wall, and it says, "You're trying to turn me off. I can't let you do that."
Yeah. Man, yeah. God, I can't wait to build that empire. That's gonna be so soon.
Giant.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
Mike and his 26 subscribers.
26.
It's the foundations.
I have 28.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Watch your
Sorry to the two subscribers that I forgot.
Yeah, watch your fucking tone, boy. You know, get down on your knees and apologize to them right now. They're crying. They're crying right now.
No. Good.
What type of shit I'd be on right now?
Wait. What? The immortal Eddie.
It's the hardest.
Dude, this is the end game. This was yeah, this is what would happen if Eddie ruled the world.
Oh my god.
I just saw the picture that Eddie sent.
Here's another one. I have more.
He's got more, folks. He's got more.
Like the poster for this movie where he's like looking down at the planet, his hands on the world. Hardest shit should I be on? This is like my Wolfman ripping his shirt off type shit.
Dude, okay, wait, Eddie. this will be Eddie in 3 hours.
Stop.
Eddie, do you wanna explain Wolfmanning?
Okay, this is like this goes back to like evil era, so from 16 to like
Yeah. Heads up to all the viewers. Yeah, Eddie used to be a villain.
yeah, I guess I was out there like lifting people. I was lifting lines and lifting them over my shoulder, slamming them on my knee.
He was picking up cars to throw at
Unfortunate.
people.
Yeah.
I was like welding cars together, like as people went to the grocery store. Poisoning water supply.
That reminded me of my favorite thing. Reminded me of the favorite thing that you told me about Eddie, like how like you to fuck with people. Like you said, like you'd get into a fight like on the street, and like when you win and knock them out, you just like take off their shoes, take their socks, and put their shoes back on. You literally just take their socks.
But going Wolfman was it didn't exist until recently, but it describes a whole era of just be with girlfriend, go with girlfriend, hey, girlfriend's home alone. And this is the part where this is the part where the moon comes out and I rip my shirt and run over there. And but like what makes it the worst is like when I say, oh no, or Wolfman. I hope there's no scary Wolfman there. But no, it was one day I told myself, I was in the house, right, with my girlfriend, and I look at myself and say, this is someone's daughter. This is someone's house. What's wrong with me?
It's like,
Oh my god, that was a canon event in Eddie's life.
It's like when like Frankenstein's monster is like going on a rampage, and like he like looks at himself at like the like reflection, like he goes, "Who am I? What am I? I think, therefore I am."
Yeah.
Exactly, that was my moment. You're spoiling me, Mo.
Why is this picture Eddie?
Crying. I wish I had that shirt. I need to get that shirt. I need to buy a ski mask.
Just crime. That would be, oh my god, that'd be such a cool shirt.
There is an image, but I did own a few ski masks for a while, but good intentions.
Eddie,
His face.
Eddie out here stealing old ladies' purses and the money out of the money out of parking meters.
It's a really well. Then again, I did accidentally take money from like the those baskets at churches, right? Where they give they pass around, you put money in.
You did not.
I did take money.
No shot.
I was like 3. I was like kind of conscient. Like I was barely functioning as is. So I just took money.
The day Eddie came into consciousness was stealing money out of the church offering basket.
That literally was his first conscious thought. His brain's like, you should take that money. See that $20 bill? Just take it out of the basket.
Yeah, man. You like, come on, man. Like, should we buy these? No, man. Just take them.
Just take them.
Like, nobody's telling you to like buy them. You can just take them.
Yeah. Just this goes out to all our fellow viewers out there. Just take it. I'm not telling you to buy it.
Just take it. Yeah.
All our viewers, all our homies that have been locked up, just take it.
Just take it.
Whether it's
Locked up.
whether it's someone's artwork, their credit, their life, soul, just take it.
Just take it.
Yeah.
That should be the title of this podcast. Just take it.
Just take it. Yeah, and
Just take it.
Yeah, the thumbnail is just gonna be me, you, and Eddie just robbing a Walmart.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, you're not hurting anyone with big corporations.
Yeah. You're not. Yeah. Stealing from big corporations is a public service.
Yeah.
Yeah, just steal from them. Just make sure you don't do it when someone's working. Just make sure no one's working in that area to then steal. No one will get blamed for it.
Fun fact, Hobby Lobby does not have barcodes, so it's pretty easy.
Yeah, they don't have barcodes and they're homophobic.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah, you know that thing that Mufasa said, just doing it from big corporations is a service. Doing it from Hobby Lobby, that's a major service.
Like you're a national.
That just makes me that makes me think of the New Guy comic, where
We don't talk about
you guys
New Guy
remember
here.
the new.
We don't talk about the new guy.
We don't talk
We
about-
don't talk about the new guy.
Well, no, because it was the
We don't talk.
because
About
it was the second one.
We don't talk about the new.
Okay. Why do we?
That was
Because the second comic was just her stealing erasers from fucking like the Hobby Lobby stand-in,
Yeah.
and everyone was riffing about it. Like, OMG, you shouldn't steal from the corporation. Like, I don't know.
that one. I'll have her back on it, but like
What are
the
the
first
questions
one was
again?
really
Yeah.
bad.
I was with it. The first one was just like okay, social skills.
Okay, so
But-
skills. But the second one, yeah, Hobby Lobby, yeah. And a matter of fact, this is for all the people who are going to get Chick-fil-A later in the day. Just go behind the counter, take as many sauces as you want. They're not going to stop you. They legally
Yeah.
cannot stop you. They can call the police, but they legally can't stop you. They can't put a hand on you. Just take all the sauces you want. Okay.
Yeah.
And
just drink straight from the sauce. Get the straw they gave you. Put it straight in their punch bowl.
punch bowl. All right, hold on. I'm getting a text message from the lawyer saying for legal reasons that's a joke. Don't go behind random like counters just to steal the sauces. For legal
Yeah,
reasons.
getting a text from the lawyers. Actually, we're only stealing from Hobby Lobby in Minecraft.
Yeah, we're only stealing from Hobby Lobby and
Roblox.
Minecraft. For legal reasons. These are
All of
jokes.
this is-
These are
yeah.
clips. You can't sue us.
For legal.
These are clips.
Hobby, fucking big corporation Hobby Lobby comes after the No Experience All Talent podcast and sues us for millions.
Okay, I do have a reference of how I used to draw.
Hooray!
About damn
Eddie
time.
with the deep cuts.
Hooray!
Oh, what was
Hooray!
it again? Hooray!
Huzzah!
Excelsior.
Excessive.
That means DC's for douchebags.
What? What?
Damn. Why does that look like? Why does the hair look like Foo Fighters from JoJo?
I know, like it wasn't until I became a man, I realized they all looked like Foo Fighters back in the day.
I was gonna say that looks like Villager. Like that looks like the early Villager render from
Yeah,
Smash
that does
4.
look like.
No, just I don't know.
Oh, you've come a long way, Eddie.
Shut up!
I think that's
shut up!
pretty cool.
Shut up! Shut up!
What? Okay. Alright, Eddie. This is me every time I draw any of my characters to Mufasa.
Okay.
Salivating. He's salivating like a pit bull.
Okay. All right. I get. All right, we get it.
Get it.
Well, you got that out.
Okay, you get it? Hold on, let me get the image.
Okay,
getting the
no,
image.
we don't need to get any more image. Eddie, talk about something else. I don't know.
Now I'm getting the
Well,
image.
you guys are supposed
Change the
like
subject.
random-
Change the subject.
I'm getting the image. I'm getting the image. Where's the image? Hold on. Where's the image? Where's the image?
Cut the pod. Cut the recording. Cut the recording.
Cut the recording. Cut the recording. Cut the recording. Oh, I can't find
it
it.
cuts off
Where is it?
out.
Good.
Oh, I found it. Here it is. Here's the image.
God damn.
Here's the infamous image.
I know. You know what?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what?
Okay.
You know what?
Okay. We start salivating uncontrollably. Like it's
Okay.
Mike the Doodler put that clip of Squidward looking at SpongeBob making a Krabby Patty.
Shut up.
Don't go.
And then I post the sketch image like a boss.
The sketch image.
Yeah,
like a
but
boss. Yeah, I always forget.
I
You
don't
have
know.
so much power over me. You could just release that and add that.
I could at any time I could, and I could destroy you.
Oh yeah.
It's like my hand, like
I do have a few
It's like-
modern images I can send right now, like of what recent stuff. Well, you guys have already seen it, but viewers don't even fucking know who I am.
modern Eddie,
Not ready.
See it.
Oh yeah, but
Eddie's
anyways,
Eddie's modern life.
Eddie's modern life. This is the sketch image that he was talking about.
Oh, that's the funny thing, because I told you about. No, you weren't awake. You weren't even there for this in the morning. I bumped in a salad and Mufasa talking, and I asked him where this image comes from, and it says that they said that somebody made it, and they said, why did they draw it like it's supposed to be a tattoo? Like I'm supposed to lift up my shirt sleeve and it's on my fucking bicep.
Yeah, dude, I'm making-
If I ever get a tattoo, it's gonna be this, and it's also gonna be the Lashana Ball blowjob T-shirt.
What are the
At the
odds?
Lashana Ball blowjob. Then you're
What
gonna
are
say,
the odds
hey,
that you
yeah,
get
James,
this as a tattoo?
Don't. What are the odds, me? Don't.
What's money
Don't
match
invoke the
for
deep.
it?
Don't invoke the deep magic within me, which I was there when it was written.
Anyways.
but
Oh my god, I'm just not used to seeing this image in so high quality. I'm always seeing.
yeah, but
Yeah, you're always seeing the blurry screenshot that me and Salad have.
Okay, anyways, it's gone.
I do
The cursor over it.
other things I do make well, is painting. I do paint, but like I'm not.
Yeah, Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's a real artist because he actually paints shit.
Literally.
Well, I paint like I did a drawing of my Dante picture and did a picture of B, and I did a picture of your character Maddie. Is that I did
Yeah.
get the name right?
Yeah, you got the name right.
I drew. I was thinking like it'd be real nice if I actually finished this and I like mailed this to him, but I'm like I don't know, maybe that's like a breach of his privacy. Next thing you know, like,
Dude,
Pipe Bomb
if you
shows
want-
up.
Dude, if you wanted to mail this to me, you could have just asked. I would have been happily like, yeah, here's my place of living. Just mail it to me.
Here's my place of living. It's
Yeah,
like
Mike has sent me stuff.
I have sent almost
I still haven't-
everyone
I don't know.
stuff.
like
Yeah,
everybody.
I haven't sent my address to Salad yet, even though she wants to send me the Foxy Grandpa hat, just because
Oh,
it's
she
I think it's
can.
funny.
Dude, she can at any moment.
Dude, I did send her that clip with the Eddie Core, the 50 Cent Hello Kitty plush, right? And,
Yeah.
which anybody who notices Eddie Core, it just means anything that has to do with like hardcore hip hop, like jazz music, or I don't know, like dirty 90s comics. Think a la Spawn, Daredevil, and all like the Hellboy and Punisher, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
If you want to know what Eddie Core is, it's this. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so
This is
glad
the
that I
part
have
of-
Nitro for another couple days.
tell me,
MFs with Nitro be like,
Dude, it was so fucking weird. I was enjoying my day, then all of a sudden, like one of my regulars just messaged me on Discord, and I'm like, And it's like, you have to be in the desktop to see this. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get on my desktop and it's 2 free weeks of Nitro.
But I do have some sketches like from early stuff where like I was just kind of. It's only a sketch, but this is like before I made like I do the bones, everything else is set up.
The
Because you see how
bones.
small they are compared to everything else is.
I
Look at how tiny they are.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny.
I mean,
This
yeah, but it's still like
It's still
better
pretty good.
backgrounds than I've ever made. Yeah.
that's the funny thing.
I like
is,
how Eddie was riffing on himself for backgrounds earlier, but he does the best backgrounds of anyone like that we know.
I
Anyone
lack
that we know.
perspective. Like
Yeah,
3D
you
space,
you
3D
lack perspective, young monk.
I do lack I lack perspective. All I really have right now is, but it's not even fucking good. So I got a lot to work
take
on
that
before I'm a
back.
real man.
A lot of your stuff is super good. You take that back, Eddie.
It goes hard. And here's a Dante picture that I
I'm-
always send.
I'm gonna go full
Friends.
Dante and go. He can't keep getting away with it. No, it's he'll pay for this.
They'll pay for that.
They'll pay for
Do you
this.
want to send that? Do you want to send that image and like put that image in the podcast? That'd be really funny.
Yeah, I'll put the image in the
Oh, that-
podcast.
I love the fact that you put him in there and like you drew him the shirtless version, so like he's behind the couch. You're like, okay, is he like perpetually naked? Is he like that one gif I love sending so much?
Yeah, hold on. Where's the image? Please tell me I saved it. Please tell me I saved it. Where is it? No.
Yeah,
It's in
for
it's in Toberland.
I'll have to go digging for it.
yeah, for reference.
It wasn't that long ago.
This is the wrong one.
Oh yeah, the one where the dude his clothes explode.
No, there's another version. There's like there you go.
Yeah.
When I Wolfman, bro, I just
This is true. This is peak Wolf Manning.
Peak 100%, 100% Wolf Manning.
This is 100%.
This is Wolf
This is
Manning
true
at
power.
your 100%.
Yeah.
he's by the decree of a Wolfiolite, you must become a wolf.
Yeah. Fun fact: did you,
You
guys
must-
know in My Hero Academia, One for All was a mistranslate. It was supposed to be Wolf Manning, and they just kept it like that because they were
Oh,
too embarrassed. Originally, Azuki Midori was supposed to say a Wolf Manning 17%.
And like Wolfman,
Uh,
like, so many like random characters that are also associated with wolves, but like in like a pre-wolf at the crying at the moon cringe era. So think of like the Free from Soul Eater, Beowulf. What's the other guy's name? That there was like a weird werewolf kills people and then has to fight an evil werewolf who happens to be an old man or whatever, but it's a shitty movie.
Bevel,
And,
the movie.
I was to say I love Eddie referencing like movies that none of the rest of us have seen.
It's
Funny
okay.
thing, you're the
The Eddie,
movie man.
the Eddie collection.
You know, maybe one of my 28 subscribers might figure it out.
Yeah.
If you know what movies that
We should do
if you know what movie Eddie is talking about, comment down below.
yeah.
Comic
No, if you
lucky people.
hey
Women
Mike,
eyes.
you remember that dude you were talking about that did Lord of the Rings watch throughs like every 3 months or whatever?
Yeah, that guy.
We should do that, but with like Eddie's like curated movie playlist.
Dude.
Dude, honestly, I don't think I
name
can
of
handle that many movies.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that many, but it'd be like a bunch of stupid movies like Lake Placid, Eight-Legged Freaks, Candyman, Leon the Professional.
Okay, Leon the Professional is good though.
It's good, but like they're so far and few between like these Eddie movies, Ghost Rider 1 and 2, like
Yeah, the Nick Cage.
the Nick Cage movie. And
Dude, remember when Nick Cage thought he was hard and tried to play Ghost Rider?
okay, Stop! You can't do me like that. Stop! You can't
I will
discredit the
admit,
cage.
his role as Spider Noir in the first movie, like that kind of goes hard.
That does
His-
kind of go
his-
I
hard.
feel he's a good
that-
voice
that-
actor. I will say that he's a good voice
Yeah.
actor.
Like when I was little, like Ghost Rider was the peak. I had like a bike and everything. I had a jacket. I had like a bike. We sanded the pink paint off and ripped the basket off. It had those curved handles on it. And we fucking spray painted it metal blue.
Metal Blue,
Those were the days.
Feel like Eddie is Ghost Rider in real life.
literally.
If only.
Like he yeah, he penance stares me and sends me to hell for all of the shit I give Mike during his podcasts.
You want me to send the gift, do you?
Yeah, I know. I know you have the gift.
I had to wrangle deep for this one.
Well, while you're wrangling, do any of you have any closing thoughts? Because surprisingly, it's been an hour.
Of course, it's already been an hour.
It's been like an
The
hour.
easiest one.
Honestly, this has
Time.
been the easiest podcast.
I was about to say this is like I haven't had to do any work.
You haven't
Just sit back and enjoy the show. Like,
sit
holy
back
shit.
and enjoy the show, Mufasa. What struggle will I have to do all the work? Why did I even hire you as a co-host?
I don't know. Because my fat ass.
Okay.
And
You really said that to me?
all your-
You said that to me.
True.
Gotta send a picture of Toki.
Because of my I don't know.
Where's my ride? I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
It's
It's because you needed a yin to your yang. You needed an evil force to counter your light. You needed the dark to counter the light.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
that's
no way I'll-
That's fair. Okay. Well, while we're closing up, Eddie, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share to the audience?
Yeah, just be a better artist, be better people, kill more people.
Wait. What was that last part?
What was
Be a
that?
better artist.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
Be a better artist.
Good wholesome fun. No
Wholesome-
experience on talent.
Speaking of wholesome fun, there's a knock at my door. I'll have to go answer it. I'll be right back.
Okay, thanks.
I gotta get out of here. Let's go.
Let's go.
They're on to me. They knew I was like, I've murdered too many people. I've come too close.
Is that my dad?
Oh man, he does have silver bullets. Wait, he has silver bullets.
Hey, okay, so I'm back. Can anyone explain why there's like 12 police cars outside of the studio?
The jig's up. Run.